Let's do a short video on where do I initially set up all my levels on my effects. What I'm going to do is start with the first effect. I'm going to put my amplifier, the tone controls of my amplifier in the neutral position, all straight up. I'm going to find my tone with my tone plus here, or if I have an equalizer pedal, I use it, whatever I use, I set my bass and treble on my board and then go back and fine tune on the amp later.
Test 1 2. In line. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Play a little bit. Find the setting you like. Then you want it balanced. You want
test 1. Test 1.
Same level, whether it's in bypass or not. Okay. Go to your next pedal. Put it back in bypass. Find your favorite setting on your next pedal.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2 3.
Put it back in bypass. Go to the break. My overdrive pedals, the volume and the drive interact just like the volume and the master volume, or drive and the master volume on an amplifier that has those controls. If you turn up the drive, you get louder out of the amp, so you got to balance it with the volume control. The goal is to have the same level with whether the pedal's in bypass or in line. First, I find the drive setting I like.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Okay, so that's the distortion level I want.
Test 1 2 3.
Alright,
Now test 1 2. Test 1 2.
I'm losing volume when I activate my pedal, so I'm going to increase my volume control. Testing bypass.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Okay, and that's where you're going to leave it set. If you during a gig you decide you want more distortion, increase this. Just back on the volume a little bit so you'll stay balanced. Harp attack. Harp attack functions in the exact same manner. You find your drive with your overdrive. Find your overdrive with drive control.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test.
And then balance your volume.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Now bypass. Set your delay.
Test 1 2. Check.
Good thick tone. That's what I like. So put it back in bypass and check my reverb.
Check. 1 2.
Add a little more. We're going to exaggerate a little bit, just make it easier to hear.
Check 1 2.
Let's see what the spring tone does.
Check 1 2. Check.
Okay? So you find your setting that you like and run with it. I'm confident that I can turn on any pedal, bypass any pedal, in and out while I'm performing, and I won't have a change in audio level. The only exception would be is if I had a clean boost pedal. I would have it before the break. I would have it in between the octave and the break. And I would have gain on that pedal, because when I step on that pedal, I do want gain. So after setting the drive level that I like, the overdrive and my harp attack and break, then I set the clean cat for the proper amount of boost. And note that you get the little extra overdrive, which is really good for solos and such. So that's how I'd set that up. The new pedal, you don't throw it on your board. Use the new pedal by itself. Get familiar with it. Learn how it sounds. Then know what to expect. Then put it on the board. As you're going through the board and setting everything up, once you got all your settings, like go through the process we just went through, we'll put the tone on.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Okay, we're going to leave this one off because that's a body pedal, but what I want to check is my tone through my distortion and through my room effects.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you got everything in. I'm happy with it. I don't change anything. Sometimes if you set individual pedals, you may end up with too much bass boost in it. Then you just go back, and I might start with my tone, and I might take a little bit of it out there. That's it. This is one of my original harp shields. The button on it is not a bypass. It's a mute button in case you get feedback and you want to stop it right away and hit that button. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. That's what it's for. Anything else? Give me a call or shoot me an email. Randy@lonewolfblues.com. Thank you.
Right here on YouTube. Subscribe today. Click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile, be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life, no matter how busy I get. A free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Honer Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more. Right here out of Louisiana, the Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all. Thank you.